Another gorgeous autumn day. Just beautiful. Bit of a cold morning. Just actually getting the ground balancing done on my CTX, so I'm raring to go here, and we're done. So away we go. This morning, in a nearby park, I got a reading. I'd like to be as accurate on this as possible. It's in the 12.21 on the CTX. Jumps around a bit, but not very much. As you can see, it just went to around 11.23 if you can't see it on the screen. But it's settling in pretty much. I'm still getting the hang of this machine, so I'm not sure what it is. Narrowed it down to around this area here. Oh, it's picking up my... Oh, that's weird. Oh, there we go. Oh, a little ring. It's cute. Looks like a little pumpkin or a smiley face. It's cleaning up with minimal effort, so there's a possibility it could be silver. It's cute though, and given that it's just early November, it could even go as a Halloween ring. Looks a lot like a pumpkin. Okay, I'm gonna just carry on here. This last dig here just about drove me nuts. I don't know what was happening. The items were drifting all over the place. So I located a penny, but I don't know, it was just one of those situations where I couldn't do anything right. But I ended up just digging the penny out. And I had a feeling that there was another stray item or target in here. So I got back up. I'll just repeat what I did. I know there's something here because this is what I was actually picking up. And of course it was in the 12.37 on the CTX here. Now I don't know whether I have to redig in that area, but I'm just gonna run the pinpointer in that spot there. Okay, well it's almost at the surface here, so I'm wondering if I'm gonna have to dig. Oh, I'm seeing something. Oh, this is pretty. It's a heart pendant. Looks like the I'm not going to try opening it now. It's still fairly dirty, but it's got a nice flower design on it. Wow, that's pretty. Nice silver. What it looks like to me anyway. Great. And you can't underestimate the need to make sure when you're picking up a signal to just double check. Hey everyone. That's awesome. I'm just gonna carry on. I'm just doing a roundup here, and for those of you who've subscribed to the channel or have just happened to stumble on the videos, this is just an assortment of some of the finds from this season of metal detecting. So I started back in March, and I've had a lot of fun doing this. This is, you know, each one of these is a snapshot into, I mean, you're just looking at the particular items, but for me they're a snapshot into a particular hunt. And I've tried to arrange them in a way, but really there's no rhyme or method to the way that I've arranged them. The small pile here, silver and gold, and then these items here which are unmarked. I've tested a few of them, but I don't have a way to test silver yet. As I've mentioned in my other videos, I don't like using acids. But I'm thinking about getting something that's an all-in-one tester. The one that I have doesn't test silver, just tests gold and platinum. So these ones here I know are gold and silver. There's a few toe rings here, and I know a few of them that that are silver, but I just would like to get them tested. And then of course the coins back here. There's a nice an assortment of 50-cent pieces. They're all pre-1919. The condition of them varies though. Quarters, 5-cent, half dimes. And what I mean by condition varies, this one here is an 1880 piece that that I pulled out of the ground, very similarly to the 50-cent pieces. They looked as if give you a little bit of a background on them. They looked like as if somebody had removed the stump around the area, and these actually came from a cache of, or I don't know if it would even be considered a spill because part of them were in a container. Some of them looked like they had been and had an odor as if they had been exposed to smoke or fire. This one definitely, and it also has a bit of, you could see some of the damage to it here, but you could still identify the date on that. That one's an 1880 5-cent piece. All of these could be identified. I think there's just one quarter that's in really rough shape, but otherwise they could all be identified. And as I was saying, they had an odor to them that I'm guessing somebody had removed the stump because I found them near a very large hole. And I don't know whether their idea was to burn the stump, and of course these coins were nearby the area there. I didn't see any sign of burnt soil, but it just seemed to me that they might have been exposed to nearby heat. That's the only thing I can think of. Large cents here, some 5-cent, 10-cent, silver quarter, $1. I have also a box full of finds, but those were from a salted find. And then of course a bucket of just a bunch of different odds and ends. So there's some items here, some tags, some stuff that I just haven't had a chance to really go through completely, and just didn't look to me like it was anything more than just costume jewelry. So this is pretty much the extent of it here. The silver, got the rings, this locket, really nice one actually, that I'd pulled from the ground, the CTX. It's really nice inside and clean. This ring here, nice big hunker of a ring. This chain here, over an ounce. This guy here is very close to an ounce. The weight of this is just remarkable. Even though the chain links are smaller, just the overall weight of it. This as well. And then of course the trillium pendant. This guy here is pretty heavy too. It's just one of those swirl rings. And I guess if I had to pick, this is a nice fat piece here, but you could see that the color on it is a little bit off, and I've had it tested actually at 10K, whereas the top here was more in the 18K, so I think it was more a blend of different gold, but it's definitely gold. And this piece here, early on, this was my first gold find actually. Beautiful little cross here. Really nice. And although it looks small, it's quite heavy. It's very thick. So looking forward to next season and whatever that may bring. Thanks for watching.